just realized how absolutely silly I look. With one arm out and just, you know, here doing this with you guys, but you don't care. So it's cold here. Um, so this isn't going to be too long. It's only a few page chapter about defeating the food industry, and he talks about how 15 years ago that he was talking with his friend um, who was a successful senior executive in the meal replacement bar company, and this guy had about giving the two of them were bouncing ideas off of each other about like his biggest marketing insights, and the answer was revealing. Listen to this. One of the most significant growth spurts began when the company took away the vitamins so that the bars would taste better, while they simultaneously made the packaging look more nutritious and delicious. Apparently, it's quite profitable to distract people into thinking they're eating healthy. And I'm not going to say different companies or brands or whatever it might be, but it's out there. It's out there. And I tried it. And it's still out there, and it just keeps, there's things that keep coming out, and this, and when I was reading this, he then talked about like packaging is only one part of this trend. Another trick of the trade is to emphasize one ingredient with proven health benefits in order to distract you from the other harmful ones they put in it. Not good. That is not okay with me. For example, he says he's guessing that most of us know that fat-free foods, um, which I didn't realize this until like I had started, coaching and anything, and I started reading things, and we learn things at our retreats and all that kind of stuff to make us, better coaches. And it says like, fat-free food, they take away the what do you call it? The fat, but they load it with more sugar, which is crazy. And it says, did you know healthy omega-3 packaged foods can still have very high levels of sodium? And, the pig would like to say, like, hey there, Bubba. Glenn said you could create your own food plan, and he said it was totally up to you, and now he's going to drone on about what healthy food versus junk. Not only is he lying, but who made him king of the health information? See, what have I been telling you? This is all a bunch of prairie poo. Why are you wasting your time reading this? For goodness sake, let's just go binge already. That pig, we don't like our pig, do we? And he says, what you can do is the simplest way to think about healthy food is, I don't know. Sorry, I read that wrong, but whole unprocessed organic foods are the only genuinely healthy nourishment for humans. It's much easier to start with a small list of what's good for you, like an affirmation list, than to make the the list of what's harmful. The latter is much too long, complex, and provides the pig way too much material to debate. So he's saying the easier thing to do is to start with a small list of what's good for you, because there's more stuff out there that'll try to derail us, and there's more stuff out there that's unhealthy than there is healthy, which it really stinks, which makes sense to why there is a obesity epidemic, an epidemic. That's crazy. And then he also talks about our natural hunger mechanics um, are out of tune with what our body really needs. Our taste buds have been desensitized. The reward pathways in our brains don't fire as intensely in response to the natural foods for which they were designed. They've come to require a more super rewarding stimulation of processed foods and other societally promoted junk. So we've somehow trained our bodies to like just thrive and want that like, well, not thrive in a good way, but like, we want it, we want it, we want it, the bad stuff. And I know, because I would always be like, oh, strawberries are so gross and things tasted differently. But now that I actually know what things taste like, because my taste buds, I've gotten them back to where they need to be. Like, I really taste what food is supposed to really taste like, and I really like it. Um, so he says that thankfully most of this is reversible if you eat less sugar. Fruits will begin to taste better. It happened to me. If you consume less junk, as crazy as it sounds, you'll begin to find yourself craving green vegetables. How many of you have found yourself like craving the healthy stuff? I know that I have. And there's overwhelming evidence that suggests raw organic leafy greens are to nutrition what oxygen is to your lung. It's so important that we get the raw organic leafy greens. Um, and it says you do not have to enjoy them, you just need to get them in. When you add organic leafy greens, you begin to crowd out everything else. It's kind of like exercise, right? You don't have to enjoy it, but you got to do it because your heart needs it, your body needs it, your mind needs it. Like going to the bathroom. None of us really like sitting there and going and taking that time out of our day, but we got to do it, right? Okay. So, the five most food industry five the five most common food industry lies. If you really like to bolster your defense against the food industry's pig feeding tricks, please download his free Audible, the five most common food industry lies and how to defeat them, and it's at the neverbingeagain.com. Let me know if you do that. Love to hear your thoughts on it. I've looked at it and I'm like, whoa. But let me know what you think, and let me know your thoughts. Let's have a little discussion. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.